Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. Man, we're really close to that end. Yeah, I guess that's where we're going. Last time we've got Elena in tow, and we're off to a rather large tower where we're in need of protecting her on our trip there. Night is falling, so the monsters are coming out, so we're gonna have to rough and tumble our way over. I also think I figured out what the issue with the battles was. There's just an option that says 60 FPS battles. I'm willing to bet, since Fraps was recording the rest of the game at 30 frames per second, when the game went like, oh, okay, we're in battle now, let's up the frame rate, and Fraps was like, no, we can't do that. Still 30. So, like, forcing the game to 30, despite that it was trying to render 60, and in turn it just ran at half speed. So from here on out, battle should be the regular speed. Okay, next up, the Black Forest. Yep, that's pretty black. Oh, that's just a tree. That's an herb. Medicinal herb. Spacing out a little bit there. You also notice there's occasionally a little bit of a glitch with the text boxes, and I think this was in the original game, where what was in the text box previously will very briefly show up in the text box when a new one pops up. So, like, you may see this text here when Elena speaks. Just ever so briefly, then it'll disappear as her text gets written over. Sometimes. It doesn't always do it. Birds! Okay, we're dealing with two guys, so things are going to get a little more complicated. I'm going to critical this guy because I feel like by the time I actually run over there, since there's a bit of a distance to cover, by the time I run over there, he'll probably be ready to go, and I can potentially actually cancel him out of it. Yeah! And then this guy's gonna hit me anyway. Oh. Also, you'll notice I was running as he was trying to attack me, and you can outrun attacks. Like, if you just happen to be moving away from a guy as they attack, and if their attack doesn't have very good tracking, it can just miss. Now, in battle, we have a number of commands here. Let me speak on very briefly. Combo is your basic attack. Critical is, it does a little bit less damage, has a little more of a wind-up, but it also knocks them back on the time bar on the bottom. Items is obviously items. Moves and magic, we have moves here, and no actual magic I can select. Moves are special moves unique to each character. They cost SP to use, which you can see I can use since I can slash. Magic, we don't actually have access to yet. So that's all of those. Then on the bottom here, there's, of course, running away, defending. Now, if you defend, I think when you defend after you hit the end of because you'll defend going up to the act gauge thing, or you'll defend until your next command rolls around. But I think after you act, instead of going back to the very beginning of the bar, I think you go back to like the halfway point or something. There's evade, which, this is kind of what I was talking about before, where if an enemy is moving to attack you and you know you can maybe outrun the attack, you can just run somewhere else. And then you can set AI if you don't want to control every party member individually. I prefer commanding them all individually. And I'll also probably never... That guy's diving at me. Okay, you're almost dead. Hopefully that other guy'll... Crap. And you'd see I was facing the wrong way because that guy hit me. So I lost out on an attack. Okay, this guy's freaking almost dead, but this guy's gonna hit me. Dang it. And again! They got this planned out. I'm getting wrecked by these two birds. Oh my goodness, this guy. I'm gonna hit you. Up yours. Okay, you're almost dead. Freaking die. Dang. I'm not controlling him, by the way. The running around and trying to hit anything, this is not like an action RPG or anything. It is very much turn-based, or at least ATB. All I can do is give them commands, and you have to kind of figure out how they're going to move around the environment to handle that. Now, fighting two enemies as one character is a little rough, so... Because Elena's a little too sheltered to actually help us out in these fights. Stepping up the pace. Going to them places. Bird. Now there are not random battles in this game. The enemies are field on. These have both been a little more scripted. But normally you'll be seeing, you saw that guy attack, but I ran far enough out of the way, it didn't hit me. I found you can do fancy stuff and try to like crit them and knock them back on the bar in here, but fighting these things, it's actually better just to combo them and eat it. If I'm lucky... Oh, almost. You get back here.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
The three bars you see in the upper left-hand corner then are my hit points, skill points, and magic points. Red one obviously being my hit points. So, I'm starting to get down there, but... Oh my goodness, I want to like change this camera again. But then I'm going to change it. I'm not going to be happy with that either. Money! It can get a little... The areas can get a little convoluted if you really want to explore everything and go everywhere. And that's where, the compass helps. So you know where you're going. Oh, I guess the yellow dot and the blue dot in the upper right, like surrounding the compass, is just like which of the various targets you have. So like... I only have two targets, so there's two blue dots, and one of them is yellow, because that's the one that I have selected. Well, we've made it out of the Black Forest, so on to Garmia Tower. That wasn't so bad, felt like 2 birds. 4 birds. That's not intimidating at all. I don't think there's anything back here. Hey, I'm not that ugly, am I? I mean, I don't look that gruesome. I'm just a guy. At least she knows better than to talk about people in their faces. Yeah, that's what I was... That's not broad at all. I hate it when people can't give me, like, a ballpark. Like, just give me a ballpark. I'm not even asking, like, I know maybe you don't know how long something's gonna be, but, like, look, you could tell me it's gonna take anywhere between 1 and 3 days. Or it could take 1 and 3 hours. I don't know. You can at least ballpark me that much. Telling me it's going to take some time tells me nothing. How long am I supposed to wait out here before I think you guys abandoned me? Will it take 3 days? Will it take 3 hours? Will it take a week? A month? Did you bring rations? Are you gonna camp up in there? I can go take jobs from other people, while you're in there if it's gonna be really long. And to be honest, I'm with him. This just doesn't feel right. Why does she need a bodyguard just to come out here? Why couldn't she just go out with everybody else? Like, if they just all left at the same time, they all made it fine. Like, they need to wait until it's dangerous and then send her later. Then I gotta escort her back when it's all done? Especially what he said earlier about, like, geohounds just being... Like, the church isn't gonna reach out to geohounds, of all people. Especially for something like this. Why is hiring someone like this so important? Oh, that's a good sign. Somebody screamed. Somebody screamed. They're in danger, potentially, maybe, possibly. Is there anything out here for me? No. So look, I'm just gonna poke my head in. I'm not gonna disturb anything. And we'll see what's up. Alright, that's cool. There's monsters in here. That's completely normal and ordinary. Okay, I'm gonna try to... Actually, you know what? These spiders are easier to take out if I don't get the initiative. Man. If you, having the initiative puts them farther back on the starter bar, so you have more time to act before they act. These guys are actually easier to take out, though, if I am closer up on the... if they're closer up on the bar.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Also getting wrecked. Is there a save point here? I could use a save point. There was! I'm gonna recover. Okay, so where are we going? This is... okay, this place is hexagonal. Okay, you see, now that I'm closer to him, I can crit him at the start. And then I can potentially catch up to him a little bit, or at the very least he's going to be coming at me, but then I can combo him, and I can attack faster than him.
These guys were no real challenge.
Okay, so where was I? That's a spider. Crap. I would also like to add, the music in this game is really, really good. The Dreamcast of this game, or the Dreamcast version of this game, actually came with a soundtrack, and I frequently listen to that. Even now, it's just good. Okay, I'm lost. Where am I going? Where did I come in? Okay, I came in on this... okay, yeah, because I ran up here and then I ran down here and got hit. Okay, now that I've been in there, we don't have that giant wall in the way, so things should be a little easier to tell what's going on. This place is really hard to see what's going on, and that's... man. It's really hard to see what's going on in this dungeon, and that's not really indicative of what goes on throughout the rest of the game. Like, this dungeon is a little bit roughly designed in that regard. Like, it's got some cool stuff in it, but, you know, you can't tell what's going on. This first floor especially is kind of rough. Okay, I think I'm going to cut out the rest of these spider battles. They're effectively all the same. You've seen them all at this point. I think my first priority is just going to be clearing out this hallway. Are there any more spiders in this hallway? I could have sworn there was more than that. Okay, well, the center room's done, the hallway's clear, so let's check out the outer ring. I got a potion. Yeah, it'd do well if those walls went away or something. Okay, then we got this place. Oh, that's where I went in. Is there like a center camera behind me button? I got a lot of buttons on here. What does this one do? What does this one do? Okay, I guess that's it. Aside from this kind of big wallish area here. So we got food. Oh, we can get into this little side room over here. And that takes us back around. So we can work our way over here. Get jumped by a spider. He was standing on that table and everything. Okay, there should be another side room over here. With nothing in it. Oh, yeah. Well, the music got quiet. That's some rockin' music, though. Can I just climb through one of these windows? Go around the long way. Can't even tell if there's anything in that middle. Maybe like maybe on the bottom floor, that room just went up like 2 floors high or something. Okay, third floor, and a save point. I heard something terrifying. Oh, okay, I think he's in that room. Whatever he is in that room. Oh, crap. Ah! Little gargoyle guy. Yep, gargoyle. Okay, these guys you want to watch out for because they can be mean as crap. Okay, as long as he's just regular attacking, his regular attack hurts, and you still attack faster than him. Haha. Standing by, so he hasn't actually made a decision yet. And that'll be it for him.
These guys were no real challenge.
Oh, that fight went so much easier than it usually goes. These gargoyle guys are not to be tampered with. Okay, so we can't go that way. Because a gargoyle statue fell over. This is where we came in, right? Yeah. The spider out here. Spiders at this point I can handle easily enough. I hear them wings flapping. Man, if I can get an initiative on this guy, that'd be super cool. Okay, he's too far away for me to critical, so I'm just gonna combo him. Run away, we'll see what he had. Okay, he smacked me and that hurt a little. He still just wants to attack me. Get back here. The big issue is these guys have a move called Howl. Oh, Howl Slash. That's another one. Can I get you out of that? You have a move called Howl and Howl Slash. And those moves are painful to be hit by. Like, if you can't cancel them out of it, like I did there, and potentially get them to do a different move. I mean, leveled up. You're in for a tight spot. Because they will hurt. You want to defend it if at all possible. Like, if you can't cancel it outright, defend it. Okay, he's far enough away from me, I'll just combo him. He's doing a thing. He's doing it hard. What is he doing? Howl? And that did 29 damage guarded. That crap will do upwards to 90 damage if you don't defend it.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Okay, that's another one down. Ah, spider.